Hi, Rabbi.
Hello, everybody. How are we all doing?
I think we're doing okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you're well enough to be exercising again.
Well, the doctor says I am, so we'll take her at her word.
Oh, maybe I should get the workout here so that I can.
Well, just take it easy, right? Don't overdo it.
No, absolutely not.
And I know it also just takes time to get stamina back from any time when you have to,
Exactly.
you know, I've had minor procedures where the surgery itself was just because I have melanoma. So it was like literally skin deep. So it wasn't like the surgery, but because I even had a tiny bit, I wasn't allowed to exercise or lift anything for 2 weeks. And, you know, the stamina just, it took me a while to get my stamina back, even though it was the surgery itself was really nothing. It was the fact that I wasn't allowed to do anything for 2 weeks.
I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for another 3 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Rabbi, I'm looking at your picture on Facebook.
Yeah. That's, the picture's probably about 5 years old.
You still look the same, both of you.
Yeah, no, that was, I think it was 2015 or 2016. It was when he was vice president.
Yeah, it doesn't,
someone said to me, they go, you have to tell me the story behind that. I'm like,
right. Don't even remember.
I don't know how that happened. I don't, I think maybe Rabbi Berman, who was the senior rabbi, had gotten an opportunity because I don't know, whatever, he was on the city of Columbus's like diversity something.
Right. I was going to ask you probably when you were down in Columbus.
Right, but he had already met Biden, so he was like, "Why don't you go?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll go."
It's a great picture. It's really, really great.
It was, and I got a chance to chat with him for a couple minutes. It was really cool. So yeah, so that was a long time ago. All right. Well, today we do have a nod to the inauguration as part of our workout today, and then we also have we're going to do a redux, our 10 plagues workout that we did last week. We're going to bring it back because the 10 plagues, of course, are spread over 2 weeks. We're just going to be doing it a little bit differently than we did last time. So, hi, Susan. And hi, Karen and Sherry and Natalie and Susanna. Good to see you.
I had trouble getting on. It just till I kept hitting the button.
I don't know.
Did anybody else? It came in a whole.
The thing is, it's not my account. It's the B'nai Asherin account.
Yeah,
so
I'll talk to Harriet afterwards or something.
Just Susanna, what I always suggest to B'nai Asherin people is when they send out the email twice a week with what's coming up, I just leave that email in my inbox and I go to class and I click on Zoom there. I don't try to go to the website or type in a bunch of numbers. I just save the email until the new one comes out. So
yeah, but this was a whole list of them. It was very confusing, and I kept pressing, and then, well, anyway, I'm on.
You did it.
Good to see you all.
All right, so we'll wait just another minute or so, and then we will get started.
Did you watch the inauguration? Did you have a chance?
Can I tell you something? I thought it was at noon. So at like 11:45, I go downstairs, I flick on the TV, and they're like bringing down, the president was like walking forward to the podium. I was like, what? I thought it was supposed to be at noon. So I just caught that. I missed the national anthem, which I went and looked at afterwards on YouTube. I have never heard such a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. I just thought it was just out of the park. And then
it's worth going back to the whatever's on YouTube or what to the very, very, very beginning and just watching everything. It was so dignified.
And then the poet laureate who they had at the end, Amanda Gorman, I think was her name. Man, was that I was like, she was better than Biden's talk. I just thought she was so good, you know. But I know that Biden's not like known like Obama was for his oratory, but you know, that doesn't really matter to me so much. So,
no, it speak well.
Yeah, I thought Biden spoke beautifully. By the way,
I was surprised at how touching it was. I found myself tearing up a couple of times.
Yeah, a lot of people were sniffling. Yeah,
I cried the whole time.
Yeah, it was very moving. But the poet laureate
Amazing.
and we all like Lady Gaga's dress.
Yeah.
Oh,
we wouldn't expect anything less. Okay, it's 1:35. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get started with the Tabata. So the Tabata is going to be, anytime you do a Tabata, it's you work for a certain amount of time, rest, work, rest, work, rest, work, rest. So you know that I usually do it for either 20 seconds and 10 or 40 and 20 or 45 and 15. Today, in honor of the 46th president, we're gonna exercise for 46 seconds and then have a 14-second break, 46, 14, 46, 14. We usually do 45, 15. It's like a 1 second difference, but just to, you know, mark that today is in fact the inauguration. So I'm gonna get some music started for us. I have no idea. This is gonna be a weird music today. Okay, so the workout today, the 5 exercises we have, we're starting with the grapevine. So grapevine is just like doing a Shefta mime step when you're doing a hora. Second exercise we're gonna do is dumbbell bicep curls. So just whatever size dumbbells you want. If you wanna go heavy, go heavy. I'm probably just gonna be going for 5 or 10 pounders. Then we've got crane kicks. So let me show you what a crane kick looks like. So for crane kick, you bring 1 foot back, and then what you're gonna do is bring that knee forward and kick up. So it's not just a regular kick like this. You start back, give it a real kick. It is the kick that you use to kick down the door when there's a fire, right? And what we're gonna do is we'll do half on 1 foot, half on the other foot. Don't worry if you can't do the whole crane kick. What you can do instead is just do a regular kick, okay? Fourth exercise is a wall push-up. So I'll be at the wall right behind us. So just wanna keep your body nice and straight and push up against the wall. And then we're gonna finish with jumping jacks. If you can't do a regular jumping jack like this, right, then just do this, right? Or if you're seated, you can do a seated jumping jack. And this is what that looks like. All right, so I'm gonna get our timer started here for our Tabata. Remember, we got 46 seconds in honor of our vice president, who is now president. I keep calling him vice president. Okay, here we go. Let's start with grapevine. Right, just like we're doing a hora at a wedding. Looks good. I see everybody going back and forth across their screen. All right, our next exercise is bicep curls. So you can either grab a couple of books or dumbbells or a couple of water bottles. Here we go. I'm gonna do reciprocal. I'm gonna do one hand up and the other one down. But you can do it this way if you like. Just trying to work both sides of my brain here. All right, take a break. Our next exercise is crane kicks. Remember, we're gonna do 22 seconds on one side, 23 on one side, 20 on the other. Here we go. Remember, you're kicking down that door so that you can rescue those orphans from the burning building. All right, switch to the other leg now. All right, 14-second rest. By the way, when you do crane kicks, you got to make sure your shoes are on really tight. Otherwise, bam, it goes across the room. Okay, now we got our wall push-ups. So find a wall or find a table. Here we go. So when you're doing a wall push-up, you want to keep your body nice and straight. All right, and our last exercise, we've got jumping jacks. Or today, in honor of the president, jumping Joes. Here we go. All right, good work. All right, so now we're gonna move, now that hopefully we're all warmed up, we're gonna move to the regular part of our workout. Now we're gonna be doing the same exercises that we did last week for the 10 plagues. I'm not gonna explain them all again. Made a few tweaks, but what we're gonna do is instead of doing like 12 or 15, we're actually gonna do 10 reps of each one, which means every exercise we do, we'll do it 10 times, then we'll move on to the next exercise. After that, we're gonna go through it again, and again. Hopefully we're gonna get all 5 in. So you remember that part of the Haggadah on Passover, where it says, whereas it was the finger of God, and here it says it was the hand of God, we weren't smitten with 10 plagues, the Egyptians, they were smitten with 50 plagues. So that's what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to do 5 rounds. If we don't have the time, we'll get through as many as we can. So our first exercise is a dumbbell bent over row. So if the dumbbell bent over row, we're standing up. You could do this seated as well. Your butt goes back and you bend over. Don't slouch, keep your back nice and straight. And we're gonna row 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our next exercise is a dumbbell squat. So we're just gonna squat while holding our dumbbells. If you can't do a whole squat, just do a little half squat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great work. Our next exercise is a lateral raise. This is where you raise your arms out to the side. If you have a lighter weight, you might find it easier to go with the lighter weight. So I've just switched down from a 9-pound weight to a 3-pound. Here we go. 1, 2, just go up to shoulder height. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, our next exercise is a dumbbell bent over reverse fly. So same position as the first exercise. We're bent over, keeping a straight back. From the front, it looks like this, and we're gonna come out to the side. All right, here we go. Just 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're at our leaning camel or standing back extension. So standing back extension, you hold on to your hips like this and you're just gonna lean back and then come to perpendicular again. Lean back and perpendicular. If you're doing the camel pose, you're on your knees and leaning back at the knees. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good work. Excellent for the back. Now we've got our dumbbell thrusters. Dumbbell thrusters. Start with your dumbbells right here on your shoulders. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a squat position. And then as we come up, we're gonna push those, thrust those dumbbells up in the air. So here we go. 1, 2, this is probably the hardest exercise we have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got overhead tricep extension. So for this one, we're just gonna use one dumbbell. Hold the dumbbell like this. Arms go up, keep those elbows in, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, try to keep those shoulders stable. 4, the only thing that should be moving here. 5 is those elbows. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow, those look really good. All right, now we've got front raises. Dumbbells start out right here in front of you, and we're just gonna raise straight up. Here we go. 1, just to shoulder height. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, exercise number 9 is a dumbbell shoulder press. So for this one, it's like the squat thruster, except this time we're not squatting. We're just going up like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next round, I'm going to change that one. All right, and the last thing we have is our straight leg deadlift. Straight leg deadlift, you're going to hold those dumbbells right in front of your legs. And straight legs, straight back, straight arms. And all we're doing is just reaching down like this, and then reaching back up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You should feel a nice stretch along the back of your legs. 4, as long as you keep your back straight. 5, shoulders back, chest out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we've worked our way through our first set. We got 4 more to go. How we doing? Not too strenuous. If it's too easy, add a little bit of weight. If you find it's too hard, take a little bit of weight off. I just want to go on record as saying I think this music is really strange. But okay, it's what we got today. All right, are we ready? Ready to go to our next set? Here we go. Bent over rows. Tush goes back, straight back. Here we go. Start that lawnmower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, our next exercise is our squat with our dumbbells. Here we go. 1, just like sitting down in a chair, realizing that you don't have a chair, so you better stand back up. 3, 4, wow, this looks really good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our lateral raises. So we're going out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to our bent over reverse flies. So again, bent over, butt out, straight back. And we're gonna go out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your head up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we've got our camel or back extension. Remember, if you're doing the back extension, hands on the hips, and we're going to lean back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should feel this in your lower back. 5, and you want to do this gently. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Now we're at our dumbbell thrusters, right? This is the tough one. Dumbbells up on our shoulders. We can get through this. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So whenever you're doing squat thrusters or when you're doing squats, make sure that you look at your knees. If you see that your knees are going forward like this, that's not the way to do it. You should be checking and make sure your knees always stay back. So it's not knees forward, it's tush back, all right? Okay, now we've got our overhead tricep extension. Go ahead and grab your dumbbell. Elbows up and elbows in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, time for front raises. Start out with those dumbbells right in front of your thighs, right in front of your quads. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome, that looks so good. Now we've got, instead of doing our shoulder presses, I'm gonna have us do punches instead. So one leg forward, one leg back, and we're just gonna do one punch on each side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gosh, I love those. Those are so good. And finally, we've got our straight leg deadlifts. Here we go. Remember, dumbbells right in front of your thighs, straight legs, straight back, straight arms. The only thing that's moving is the shoulders here. And the hips. Here we go. 1, 2, don't look at the floor, look straight ahead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Each time you go, see if you can go a little bit deeper. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that was round 2. We're doing great. I think we can get all 5 rounds in. Let's have a little water break. And of course, throughout our workout, if you find that you need a break or there's an exercise you can't do, just try to keep moving, right? Even if it's just washing machine, just swinging your arms, try to take it easy. But I want to see if we can get us through all 10 of these. I mean, all 5 rounds. 2 down, 3 to go. All right, we start out with our dumbbell bent over rows. Round 3. All right, so remember, legs are straight, tush goes out, maybe a little bend in the knees. Here we go, let's start that lawnmower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, elbows go back, not out. 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our squats. Again, remember to watch those knees. 1, 2, get that butt out there. 3, 4, 5, woo, lost my balance there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we've got lateral raises now. You're gonna lift those dumbbells out to the side. Nice, straight back, really good posture here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we've got our dumbbell bent over reverse flies. So remember, we're bent over, straight back, tush out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This exercise always makes me feel powerful. 5, 6, 7, like I could take off and fly. 8, 9, and 10. But of course, I won't fly because of the pandemic. All right, here we go. Leaning camel or back extension, standing back extension. You got your choice here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to standing. Now we've got our dumbbell thrusters. This is the toughie. We can get through this though. Put those dumbbells up on your shoulders. Remember again, if you can't do the full squat here, just do a half squat. But make sure you use that, when you come back up, use that momentum to thrust those dumbbells up in the air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, those are tough. Okay, overhead tricep extension. Ready? Assume the position. Here we go. Try to keep those elbows in. We don't want elbows out like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks great. 6. You can actually do this with one dumbbell in each hand if you want. 8, 9, and 10. That's a little bit more challenging if you do it that way. All right, let's do front raises. Our dumbbells are right in front of us, palms facing towards our body, tops of our hands facing forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we've got our punches. Oh, love these. Ready? 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's punch it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And finally, we've got our deadlifts, straight leg deadlifts. So you may notice that I am switching out my weights. Sometimes I'm using my 10 pounders, sometimes my 5s, sometimes my 3s. Just depends on the exercise. Some of them I can do a little bit heavier than others. And then there's somewhere I just got to watch my shoulders so I go lighter. Here we go. Straight down, straight leg deadlift. 1. Remember to look forward, not at the floor. That will help with your posture. 3, 4. Try to get as deep as you can here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, beautiful. We have a little break now. Get some water. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. So some of you may have heard the news that we've been renewed for 2 more months. Originally, we were just doing this for December and January, but we're renewed through February and March. So this is really, really important.
Hooray.
What's that?
Hooray, good.
Well, thank you, yay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad people like that. I know it says Rabbi Weiss here, but if you have any suggestions or concerns, feel free to, you can send me an email. So it's very easy. It's Michael at homeseniorfitness.net, which I can put in the, I'm going to put it in the chat right now so that you'll have that. Or you can just talk with either Rabbi Rudin Luria or with Shani Kadis.
Is it going to be at 1 o'clock? It's going to be at 1 o'clock all the time?
Yeah, it's going to be at today we moved it just because of the inauguration, but we're always going to be at 1 o'clock. I have clients all morning long, so this is the first I can do it. And I think it's a good time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because you can fuel up on lunch and still have a little bit of break to let it digest, and then we'll work out. Okay, here we go. Round 4. We're starting out with our dumbbell bent over rows. 2 more rounds. We can do this. And we'll even have a little time to do some stretching. Get the music a little loud. Okay, here we go. Remember, this is one where we're starting the lawnmower. Bent over, straight back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to call me. Okay, now we've got our dumbbell squats. Here we go. Those arms just hang at your side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we got our lateral raises, raising those dumbbells out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our bent over reverse flies. So same position as the rows, leaning forward, straight back. Here we go, look forward. 1, 2, 3. These are called flies because you feel like you're gonna fly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those shoulder blades together. 9 and 10. All right, now we've got our squat thrusters. Oh no, I'm lying. We got our camel first. Our back extension. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh. All right. Now to our previously advertised dumbbell thrusters. Dumbbells up on their shoulders. Here we go. This is the tough one. We can do it. 1, 2. Use that momentum. 3, 4, 5, 6, this looks great. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, time for overhead tricep extension. So this time, instead of using one dumbbell, I'm gonna use 2. Same idea though, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, time for front raises. 1, 2, keep a nice straight back here. Really good posture. 3, don't swing. 4, you want to protect that back. 5, the best way to do that is to stand nice and tall, chest out. 7, 8, shoulders back. 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our punches. Love these punches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finally, we've got our straight leg deadlifts. All right, here we go. Nice straight back, straight legs, straight arms. 1, 2, such a good hamstring stretch, I love it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we get a little break, and then we've got our last round. All right. So I also want everybody to know that if you look in your last issue of Tidings on the calendar page, there's an ad for me on the calendar page. It's right up at the top of the page. So if you ever want to reach me, you can look at that ad and you'll be able to get in touch with me. And for those of you who think, wow, this Wednesday is great, I wish I could do it a couple of other times a week, you can. I teach at 1 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. It's my own private class. And you can contact with me. There's a charge for it, but it's very, very reasonable. It's like less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, I think, depending on what kind of coffee you get. So you can certainly join me for those. All right, one more quick drink and we've got our last round. We should all be experts at this by now, correct? All right. I'll turn up the music
Rabbi,
a little bit.
Does the ad give the dates and times that you just said?
No, it's every weekday at 1 o'clock except for Friday because I'm too busy getting ready for Shabbos.
Okay.
When Shabbos starts later, I might add a Friday in. But usually 1 o'clock on Friday, I'm cooking. Here we go. Last round. Dumbbell bent over rows. Straight back. Hinge at the hips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our squats. Last set of squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Why do I always lose my balance on the third one? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we got our lateral raises. Here we go. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got our dumbbell bent over reverse flies. So get in that bent over position, straight back, looking straight ahead, tuck us back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we've got our leaning camel or your standing back extension. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last set of dumbbell squat thrusters. Those dumbbells up on the shoulders. Here we go. 1, use that momentum. 2, 3, they call it thruster for a reason. 4, 5, 6, finish strong here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right, now we've got our overhead tricep extensions. Elbows up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, front raises. We got 3 more exercises, and then we're cool down and stretch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we got those punches. The end is in sight. Here we go. Punch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, very last set. You know what we got now? Our straight leg deadlifts. Go ahead and grab those dumbbells. Remember, straight legs, straight back, straight arms. You're gonna hinge at the hips and passively hinge at the shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2, challenge yourself to get as deep as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, don't look down, look forward. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! You did it. Whereas it was the finger of God, this was the hand of God. All right, we got a few minutes to cool down, have some water. All right, let's start out with a neck roll. So what we're gonna do is bring your chin down to your chest, nice and slowly here. Whenever we're doing anything with the neck or with the back, we don't wanna jerk around and do it quickly. Okay, now slowly bring right ear to right shoulder. Ah, snap, crackle, pop. All right, now come along to the back. And left ear to left shoulder. And now forward, chin to chest. And now we're gonna go in the reverse direction. Left ear to left shoulder. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight here. Don't slouch when you do this. Back, all the way back. Right ear to right shoulder. And chin to chest to finish up. All right, now we're gonna do some reverse shoulder rolls. Woo, making lots of noises. Anybody else getting snap, crackle, pop? Just me. It's not just a breakfast cereal anymore. All right, we're gonna take our arms straight out in front of us. Bring it across your chest and pull in. We're just gonna hold this for about 10 seconds. All right, let's switch to the other side now. Arms straight out across your body and pull it towards you. Good shoulder stretch here. All right, next we're gonna stand up if you're not standing already. I'm on my little stool and we're going to do some leg stretches. We're gonna start out with the hamstring stretch. This can be done, by the way, seated if you'd like. If you're in a chair, you can do it. Your foot comes out forward, you're resting on the heel of your foot. The leg that's back, the knee bends a little bit, and with a straight back, lean forward. If you're doing this in a chair, you just gotta scooch up to the front of your seat. And you should feel the stretch across the back of your leg. All right, let's switch to the other side now. Go ahead and put the other leg forward, rest that foot on the heel, bend the other knee and lean forward, hinging at the hips. Again, you'll notice straight back here. I'm not hunched over, straight back. All right, now we're gonna do a quad stretch. So for this one, please make sure that you either have a chair or a desk or a wall or something near you that you can hold on to unless you've got outstanding balance, right? So what this looks like is, go ahead and grab your foot and your knee. You'll see my knee is coming next to the other knee. You don't want your leg out here. I used to do yoga a lot, so I've got my balance on this, but otherwise, make sure you're holding on to something. The minute I said I've got balance, right, is when I lost my balance, right? All right, let's go to the other side now. If you do this with your hand on a chair or a counter or whatever, it does not reduce the effectiveness of the stretch at all. All right, last thing we're gonna do, just do a little kicking this out, followed by quick washing machine. It's not a quick washing machine. We're gonna do a slow washing machine. Just kick out those legs. All right, now we're gonna do washing machine. Remember with washing machine, it's not about speed. It's about getting the best rotation that you can. All right. Great workout today, everybody. Next week, we'll have a brand new one for Parshat Beshalach. It's the Song at the Sea. So I don't know, I guess we'll be walking through on dry land while the Egyptians drown in our exercises. I just really, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining me every week. This is such a joy for me to do this. And I love to give back to the community, and I love to see my B'nai Assured friends. So thank you very much for being here. And I'm glad we're going to do another 2 months. So yay to all you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
If you have any comments or questions, please either email me, Rabbi Rudin Luria, or Shani Kadis, and we'll do our best to respond to those.
Thank you.
All right, take care, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.